day everyone, I'm Erica Barbie Ardemilio and I will be the representative of our group to present our research proposal. Before we start, I would like to introduce my group mates, Rizal Cacao, Sharilyn Yorca, Ariane Marudo, Jan Aaron Holgado, Stephanie Monterola, and J.R. Doctora. Our research is entitled The Efficiency of Modern Teaching Method to the Learning Strategies of Humanities and Social Sciences Grade 12 Students at Tanawan Institute. The introduction is all about the teaching method is a method that a teacher utilizes to transfer, receive, or exchange information in a systematic manner. The purpose of this study is to help students develop vital life skills such as critical thinking, decision-making, and analytical abilities. Statement of the problem. Based on the phenomenal problem, Herion, the researchers present the problem about the efficiency of modern teaching method to the learning strategies of humanities and social sciences, grade 12 students at the Tanawan Institute. These are the two theories of theoretical framework. The theoretical framework is a structure that can hold or support a theory of a research study. The theoretical framework introduces and describes the theory that explains why the research problem under the study exists. These are the input, process, and output. A conceptual framework is a written or visual representation of an expected relationship between variables. Scope and delimitation. The focus of this study is more on teaching students to improve their intellectual behavior by using new samples and creative ideas. The 30 respondents are grade 12 students in the humanities and social sciences at the Tanawan Institute. Due to modern teaching approaches, students will be more engaged and their integrity will be maintained. The data collected in this study was only limited to the respondents on the given copies of the questionnaire and did not include traditional instruction. This is one of the examples of foreign-related literature. A review of related literature is a detailed review of existing literature related to the topic of a thesis. In an RRL, you talk about knowledge and findings from existing literature relevant to your topic. And here are the examples of local related literature. Local literature is an informative booklet or other means of information that informs people about the local environment. And these are the foreign studies. Foreign studies are those researchers that are made from the foreign background or with compliance with their own environment as another type of society. And here are the local studies. They are usually unpublished materials such as manuscripts, theses, and dissertations conducted in the Philippines and other research publications. Synthesis. Synthesis, Advanced Teaching Methods for the Technology Classroom, is an introduction to teaching educational technology, design, and engineering. The book gathers together research on technological methods, principles, and content. It also contains strategies for innovation by examining the what, why, and how of technology education. Research methodology. This chapter presents the research design, research procedure, the subject of the study, determination of sample, research instrument, and statistical treatment of data. Research design. This study determined the efficiency of modern teaching method to the learning strategies of humanities and social sciences grade 12 student at the Tanawan Institute. The descriptive method was used in this study. The subject of this study. The respondents of this study were the 30 humanities and social sciences grade 12 students at the Tanawan Institute academic year 2021 to 2022. The research instrument. The main instrument used in gathering the data was the questionnaire checklist to supplement and determine the certain aspect of the survey. After the permit was granted, the researchers conducted a survey by sending out questionnaire checklists where the questions were really congruent to the desired responses. And here are the statement of the problem. A problem statement is usually one or two sentences to explain the problem your process improvement project will address.
For me, I was choose to conduct this study because it was all about the events that we are facing these days. And I chose it when it was very interesting to help us solve a problem. When choosing a study, I choose fraud because there are a lot of issues that we encounter. But for me, I am motivated to conduct a study that will help contribute to a solution or give a better understanding of the study we choose. And because of COVID-19, all of us are affected. We are know that COVID-19 has an impact in our daily lives in terms of work, mental health, physical health, lifestyle, and finance. And because of that, as a student and as a researcher, we think about the topic that we focuses on teachers and students. And also, I choose this study because many students want an improvement in their study. This study will help us to know what is the very effective teaching method for our teacher that we will apply for their students in their teaching. And because of that, I can provide something to solve the problem and give a solution that many people want, including the teachers.
Our topic is all about the modern teaching method. It is more activity-based and focuses the learner's mind, allowing them to fully participate in the learning process. The modern teaching technique with the learner as the primary target is used for curriculum teaching and planning. By teaching students how to learn and how to use what they have learned to solve issues and be successful. Learning strategy education focuses on tactics that assist the active learning process.
Theories are usually used to help design a research question, guide the selection of relevant data, interpret of data, and propose explanation of underlying cause or influence of observed phenomena.
The question that formulate and create to help the answer of the general problem direct from the research title. Research title to the general problem. This research is to investigate and explore for the efficiency of modern teaching method toward to the senior high school student of the Tanawan Institute. Be specific answer. The question will create and formulate to help to answer the general problem of the study.
The modern teaching method that many can learn and understand the research that we are done. We have included as the learners that help them on daily basis so they know how to plan and organize teachers to make teaching effective. The other important in this study is the guide teachers or let them know how they can be effective at teaching their students modern learning and modern technology. Today, and to the future researchers to give them a knowledge of how is important is our research with the title of Efficiency of Modern Teaching Method to the Learning Strategies of Humanities and Social Science Grade 12 students at Tanawan Institute.
This study is more on teaching students to improve their intellectual behavior by using new samples and creative ideas. The third-year respondents are the grade 12 students in Humanities and Social Sciences at the Tanawan Institute. Due to modern teaching approaches, students will be more engaged and their integrity will be maintained.
There are many kinds of variables, but the almost common distinction between independent variables the presumed causes and dependent variables, the presumed effects. A research problem is a question about the relation of two or more variables, which frames a quantitative study.
The research methodology that we use is descriptive research. Descriptive research refers to the method that describes the characteristic of the variables under the study. This methodology focuses on answering questions relating to what of the research subject. And also, descriptive research is a research method that describes the characteristic of populations or phenomenon study. Descriptive research cannot be described what is a causal situation. It cannot be used for a causal relationship when one variables affect another.
Because different variables can be compared using descriptive research, as well as how different demographics respond to different variables. It's good because I learned a lot in this research, and as a leader, I discovered that we should not be always kind to our members, especially when not all your members are helping, even though you give them a lot of chances. And it's worth it because I give my best and I did my part as a leader.